about the future. How are we going to build today so that we don't have to think about what's happening in Batanes now, with houses that have fallen because of very strong earthquakes, of how we're going to help people who've lost all their lives whenever a big typhoon comes to the Philippines. We have an average of 20 very strong typhoons in the Philippines, and we know that with every strong wind that blows, there are people out there who'd be very worried about whether their roof is going to fly or whether their houses are going to collapse. So let's take a look at the housing challenges in the Philippines today. What are the challenges that we'd like to focus on? These are accessibility. There are people who live in communities where they cannot get from their house to the main road without going through mud or streets or very rocky road. On the largest hexagon, you'll see the story of Rebecca and Althea. When Althea was born, she could not walk, and the doctors told Rebecca that she would probably never walk again. However, they lived in a community that is an informal settlement community near Payatas. So every day, Rebecca needed to carry Althea to the main road where she could roll her wheelchair. It wasn't a problem when Althea was a baby, but as you can see in this photo, Althea is now grown to become a young lady, and she still needs to be carried. And these are challenges for health. Accessibility to main roads, accessibility to utilities, accessibility to transportation services. And the other hexagons, you'll see disaster resiliency. One of them being a photo that shows you of what Tacloban looked like after Typhoon Haiyan or Typhoon Yolanda. And of course, informal settlement communities is something that we see every day. So this is safety and security. So when BASE was formed, BASE wanted to talk about how we work with a network of partners so that we can provide quality housing at affordable prices, quality houses that are safe and secure, as well as disaster resilient, but also quality houses that have a positive impact on society. In 2014, the Hildy Foundation took a look at all these challenges and decided to put up BASE Bahay Foundation in the Philippines. The Hildy Foundation is an international foundation based in Liechtenstein. It's an institution that is combining the Hilty Group, Hilty Tools, Power Tools, and the Martin Hilty Family Trust. So they support a lot of different projects worldwide, focusing on three major areas: economic empowerment, music for social change, and the biggest project in the Philippines for affordable housing and technology. They emphasized a lot on research and development. We needed a house that could answer the different housing challenges in the Philippines. We needed a house that we know is tested. We needed a house that has a positive impact in society, both in the environment and in the people. So we tested different alternative building materials and zeroed in on one material that many of us are familiar with: bamboo. Unfortunately, here in the Philippines, as well as in the rest of the world, people associate bamboo as a poor man's material. Why? In the Philippines, this is what we see in the rural areas of Bahay Kubos, houses that are the first to fly when there's a very strong typhoon. So we needed to test the materials. We needed to test locally grown bamboo. Is this something that we can turn into a structural material? Definitely, bamboo is strong. The material is as strong as we can design it to be. We tested connection systems. We tested it in typhoons. You see the three houses there. These are houses that we tested in the area where the strongest typhoon hit the Philippines, in Guinobatan, Albay. These houses were built 7 years ago, and today they still stand strong. These are houses that were built based on a lot of redundancies to make sure that they can stand the wind zone, as well as an interpretation of the format that we've worked with in the community. And so so we launched what we now call the cement bamboo frame technology. This technology was designed answering all the requirements for the National Structural Code of the Philippines. Hence, we have an accreditation from the Accreditation of Innovative Technologies for Housing, or ITEC. So this is a technology that we can use to build in the Philippines. We took a look at the different practices worldwide and found a building system that's used for hundreds of years in the Latin American countries. This building system was called Pajarete and Cementado. So this is a system that you will see houses built with this in Colombia, where after very strong earthquakes, these are the only structures remaining. So we took a look at this system and said, why not take the system to the Philippines, where there's also very strong earthquakes. We also belong to the same ring of fire. But we have something in the Philippines that they don't have in Latin American countries. We have 20 strong typhoons on the average in the Philippines. So we had to take a look at that and take a look at what the Philippine traditions are in building with bamboo. What's the normal construction technology for bamboo in the Philippines? We incorporate that with the Pajarete and Cementado, and of course with European engineering through the Hilti Group, and came up with a house that is now typhoon resistant, earthquake resistant. It also has a fire rating, the same as any conventional house. And it has a lifespan of the conventional house, as well as insect resilient. But more importantly, this particular technology also takes a look at how are we going to positively impact the society. So it is how are we going to develop the whole value chain that leads to the cement bamboo frame technology. Right now, we work with local farmers. Many of our farmers in the country usually earn when it's planting season and when it's harvest season. But in between, they just take odd jobs. And normally, what they earn from these odd jobs is not enough for their families. It's not enough for them to probably 3 meals a day. So now, with bamboo, with responsible harvesting of bamboo, they are able to feed their families every day. We also work with local community workers, unskilled workers, people who probably have never had a chance to have any formal education. So through various training programs, we teach them how to process the bamboo that we need for this technology. And the construction sites as well, we do the training as well as the quality assurance to teach people how to build with this technology. So training is one thing that is very important for us. We need to make sure that we equip people with real life skills. Life skills that they can use even after the houses have been built. Life skills that can give them the opportunity to have their own livelihood. So through responsible harvesting, bamboo processing, and construction, we do training along the way. In some of the projects that we've done, for instance in Pasay Samar, we partnered with the Daughters of Charity here today. We were able to even have women workers because these are the workers who probably have lost their means of livelihood during Typhoon Samar, Typhoon Haiyan. In another area in Samar, we worked with the local office of TESDA. And after construction, they get their national certificates so that they can look for jobs after the construction period. So we talk about ability. We talk about sustainability, not only that we use sustainable material. Bamboo is a grass. It's one of the fastest growing plants in the world. And by using bamboo and responsibly harvesting bamboo, it will continue to give you more mature poles that you can use. The plant doesn't die. You cut off only the mature poles and you have the plant the next time you come back. It's also designed in compliance with the National Structural Code of the Philippines, and therefore it has a lifespan that is equivalent to that of a permanent house. conservatively speaking, we're talking about 25 to 30 years. But if we take a look at the experiences in the Latin American countries, some of the houses have lived to 100, 200 years. So this is a lifespan. It sustains, it's a house that takes you until 25, 30 years from now. It is a house that, every time there's a strong earthquake or typhoon, you don't need to worry. You sleep soundly at night under the roof of your new cement bamboo frame houses. It also teaches new skills. It's not enough that people are given houses, but what's more important is along the whole chain, from the time you start construction to the time you turn over the houses, people have learned the skills that they can use for the future. The houses improve well-being. Bamboo as a natural product is also more comfortable. So the indoor temperatures are also lower than the usual steel frame houses, although these, as a natural material, there are maintenance guidelines for all the people that use them. They're not very difficult. It's not rocket science. It's just being able to responsibly take care of your houses. In one of the social impact studies that we went through, we also discovered that health issues or health concerns have also been lower because they're now sleeping in safe environments. Children perform better in school because they're sleeping more comfortably in these houses. Even the parents are performing better at work because if you get a good night's sleep, the next day you're ready to take on whatever life throws at you. So in a video that's coming soon, we will show you exactly what is the effect of the cement bamboo frame technology in the value chain in the real lives of the people. You heard from the presentation of Naini. We talk about the people. They are our customers. We need to understand what their needs and wants are, and we need to be able to address those needs and wants. It's not enough that we give them a house. We need to make sure that this is something that is of value to them.
It's hard to imagine life without a home. For some Filipinos, this is a reality. Long-term quality homes are necessary in order for the people to develop stronger communities, thrive in safe environments, and lead better lives. This is why we believe the need for sustainable, socialized housing. Base Bahay develops alternative building technologies with bamboo to create permanent disaster-resilient houses. But the one thing that will always be stronger than the bamboo used in every Base Bahay home are the people living in these homes. This is their story, a story of how growth builds sustainable transformation. Continuous growth is rooted in the values of sustainable development, service, and transformation. Amidst the sprawling sugarcane plantation of Murcia is a place that promotes continuous growth in the lives of Filipino farmers, the Base Bahay Bamboo Treatment Facility. It is a sanctuary where hundreds of poles are processed to be used in the cement bamboo frame technology, the very foundation of all Base Bahay houses. It is a source of life for people like Berto. Berto is one of the farmers working in the Base Bahay Bamboo Treatment Facility. With Base, he is able to invest in a livelihood that is both sustainable and relevant to society today. This has enabled him to provide for his family and lead a meaningful life. This group of farmers can now stand on their own, creating a sustainable green loop. After any setback, Filipinos always find the strength to stand up and rebuild. As one of the Haiyan survivors from Basay Sama, this is exactly what Michelle and many others like her are determined to do. Their houses and livelihood were destroyed during the onslaught of Super Typhoon Haiyan in 2013. However, this does not stop them from searching for new opportunities to become stronger every day.
Kasi po ako biktima ng Yolanda, tapos nung nag-start po dito, nagtarang ako sa engineer kung may trabaho para sa kaya ng babae. Masaya po. Kasi parang naging inspiration din ako sa iba na, ay pasok tayo kasi siya nga kaya niya. Tayo din.
With a renewed sense of hope, they have volunteered to help create rows of houses which soon will be their own. Ruela, 18, remembers that as a child, she would walk to and from their school for many hours every day. But that is a thing of the past. In this barangay in Iloilo City, a community of indigenous people, or Aitas as they are called, mark a new beginning.
Mas easy po kasi sa amin na pumunta sa school without thinking na kailangan pa po namin mag-igib ng tubig sa malayo or mag-wake up ng 3 a.m. para lamang mag-prepare papunta sa eskwelahan.
Soon to be the first college graduate in the family, Ruela says that their new house provided them with room to dream bigger. Equipped with a space to study, she is pursuing to become a teacher. Every house that Base Bahay builds signifies the beginning of a new life for all the families living in it. With a home and a newfound community, Filipinos like Berto, Michelle, and Ruela attain a strong sense of dignity which fuels them to focus on their education and future aspirations. The meaningful collaborations formed by Base Bahay and its partner organizations thrive as platforms of empowerment for marginalized communities. Now, imagine a world full of strong communities and empowered individuals living in safe, disaster-resilient homes. This is the world we envision. Join us in our mission to transform lives. Every partnership makes a difference.
So again, we talk about partnerships. We can't do this alone. And together with Habitat for Humanity, we are also looking forward to at least 10,000 houses in the next few years in Negros alone. So we are currently working on these cement bamboo frame houses in Silay. The 10,000 houses will soon rise in the Negros Occidental area, together with our partners, Habitat for Humanity. Some of the homes we've already built are in Iloilo City. Earlier I mentioned Pasay Samar. The Daughters of Charity are here. The Daughters of Charity also work very closely with the communities. And we've built the cement bamboo frame houses there with them. We have other partners that we've had in the past. But again, we'd like to emphasize it's important for both the public and the private sector to get together to build beyond today. We also have other bamboo facilities. These are treatment facilities. So from a single facility in Negros Occidental, we now have bamboo processing facilities in Bukidnon, Batangas, and in Dumaguete. Other facilities will be coming up soon to be able to supply structural grade bamboo for all the developments and all the construction projects that we have. So this is really about the stories of the people that we work with. These are for all the Bertos out there who'd like to be able to grow as individuals. Berto now runs the supply facility as a business. So from a farmer, he's now a businessman. He hires his own people. He has been given the necessary skills to be able to train them in bamboo processing. He learns about financials and managing a business. It's also a story about people like Michelle. Michelle, who after a disaster can bounce back and now wants to be involved in building communities that are safe and secure. And it's a story about Ruela, who wants to transform her life and to be able to give a better future for her and her family. So this is what's important for us. Building with a material that is sustainable, but more importantly, building with a system that involves the community and that has a positive impact in society. We have a continuous commitment to research and technology. Within the year, we will be launching what we call the Base Innovation Center, where we will continue to research on the different species of bamboo available in the Philippines. Most of what we use are locally sourced material. This is to help the local economy as well. And we'd like to be able to test different species and different uses of bamboo for this technology. We'd also like to be able to test different systems or different alternative building systems that can supplement or complement the building technology that we currently use. So the Innovation Center is our commitment to research and technology. It's also our commitment to training. So anyone who wants to learn how to build this system and use it for socialized housing or for being able to address the widening housing gap in the Philippines, this is an area that you can learn how to build with this system. So thank you very much, and a great day to everyone.